Greetings again. Alex Bacon here. So hope you enjoyed that last session. During our last couple of breaks, we talked about phones, we talked about faxes. It only makes sense to talk about mail. Yes, mail. So you have a few different options when it comes to postage stamps. And we're going to go from the simplest to the most advanced. Or rather, we'll jump around a bit. The simplest is a roll of stamps. You can buy one, you can stick it on, you can send your mail out. If you're only doing a limited amount of postage and you don't care about logging your outgoing mail, that's the easiest approach. The most advanced approach, and the one that the bigger law firms take, and the one that all law firms used to take and waste money on, is the Pitney Bowes machine. Now, not only is a full-service postage machine expensive, where you're going to be paying a monthly lease and you're going to be paying for that special red ink, but it's also a high touch point unit that's going to sit in your office and that everybody's going to have to gather around in order to send out mail. You don't need that. Maybe a really big firm that sends out hundreds of pieces of mail a day needs that, but most of us don't. In practice, it makes a lot more sense, both from a financial point of view and a safety point of view, as well as just from general efficiency, to have a label writer like a Dymo Twin Turbo 450 or something, which will allow you to simultaneously print address labels, and out of a second spool, it will print postage for you. So that way, you and any of your staff can print both the address label and the stamp, put them both on the envelope, all without leaving your desk. I've got one sitting right behind the camera where you can't see here. I've got one sitting on my paralegal's desk. I've got one sitting on my desk at home. So does my paralegal. We can print postage out of the same postage account from anywhere at any time, and we each have our own ready-to-use devices available to us. They are not leases, they're single-time purchases, they're cheap, they take up very little space, and they avoid that whole high touch point area. That's the middle-of-the-road solution that probably makes the most sense for small offices, because it lets you print postage on demand, print address labels on demand, and keep a log of what you sent out and when. Again, Pitney Bowes may be great if you've got a giant volume of mail, but look into the more robust and lightweight solutions unless you have hundreds of pieces of mail going out every day. And if you really don't use much mail at all, give up on the Pitney Bowes machine, buy regular stamps. You'll pay 1 penny more per piece of mail shipped, but you'll lose your Pitney Bowes lease expense, you'll lose your ink expense. So those are the things you should consider when picking out postage. I'll be back again with another tech tip soon. Enjoy your next program.